All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Let's get right into it. So, today, guys, we're going to talk to you all about if you have a bad credit score, you or someone that you don't like your credit score, these four accounts can fix them fast. Okay. Let's get right into it. All right. So, by the way, guys, if you haven't already done so, download our free credit ebook today. Okay. You can scan that QR code or click the link inside of your description below. Let's get right into it. So, the very first account is going to be an account that's only $5 a month. Okay. Again, this is $5 a month. All this is good for all credit scores. This can improve most credit scores simply because in most cases, especially with lower credit scores, okay, when the credit score is lower, it's looking for almost anything positive. Okay. And so the more positive activity that you have, the better your chances are to just adding something positive, but it has to be the right type of account. There's plenty of accounts. Okay. But I know that these four accounts can work for pretty much everybody and most credit scores. Even if you're in the 800s, these accounts can help you. Okay. So this one's good for all credit scores. There's no credit checks, there's no hidden fees, and there's a 98% approval decision. Okay. And they report this account to all three credit major bureaus. Okay. Now, if you guys want to learn more about this account, go ahead and scan this QR code. Okay. It's right there on your TV screen. Or if you're watching this on your phone, then I'm going to put the link inside the description as well. Okay. But scan that QR code. It's $5 a month. And what it is it's a credit builder account. You pay on it every single month. They report the payment history to all three credit bureaus. Okay. And that's going to help you improve your credit score. All right. Now, then let's go to the next account. This next account is $10 a month. Okay. So you got the one for $5. This one is for $10 a month. The company is called Kovo. Okay. And it's a credit builder. I've tested this out with many of my clients. Okay. There are many cases in which the game plans that I create, some customers, they'll order a custom game plan. That's where I look at their credit report and tell them exactly what they needed to do. This account is usually on a lot of those game plans because one, a lot of times people don't have certain amount of accounts. You need a certain amount of accounts, and instead of getting a credit card and getting the inquiry, instead of getting a personal loan and paying interest, this is going to help you big time. This is a credit builder account, again, for all credit scores. We're talking, if your credit score is under 800, you can benefit from this account. Okay, there's no credit check. This one also has no hidden fees. There's a 98% approval. Okay, 98% approval on decisions. And again, it reports to all three credit bureaus as well. Now, I'm not trying to add another bill to what you guys are doing, but you guys know how credit works. Okay, unless you keep getting authorized users, which unless they're your friends or your family, you can't control the situation. That means you're paying for it, like a trade line or something like that. For $10 a month for this to help you, this is huge. Okay, now again, you may be saying to yourself, you know what, Calvin, I may have too many accounts. Who do you know that could benefit, that has that's tired of having a lower credit score? This can benefit them. Okay, again, most credit scores $10 a month. Scan this QR code to learn more about it, and you can compare it. Okay, and of course, this is just another option as well. Now, if you do want like a custom game plan, if you're not sure what you need to be doing, but you know you got goals, right? You want to buy a house, you want to get a car. Listen, I helped all of these people. Let's just zoom in on like one of these stories here. This is a young lady where she told me she wanted to buy a car. Okay. She was tired of driving a certain type of car. And sure enough, I looked at her credit report. I'm going to zoom in on her. I looked at her credit report, guys. I told her exactly what she needed to do. And then, of course, right after that, she was able to get the car that she wanted. It was better than the car that she was driving. And listen, let me tell you something. She got a great interest rate. Okay. So you can have good credit. You just need, sometimes we listen, even Olympians, the best athletes in the world, what do they all have in common? They all have a coach. Sometimes you just need a strategy. You need a game plan. It's okay to ask for a coach. Someone is going to help you improve your credit score, qualify for home ownership, or whatever your goals are. Scan that QR code. The link is in the description as well if you want to learn more about that. Okay. Now, another option too. How many of you all pay rent? Let's jump into the. I just want to make sure I jump into the chat. We're gonna jump into the comments too, guys. All right. So here's the deal. If you all pay rent, and here's the thing, we know what I love about about many of these subscribers that watch these videos, even the viewers that just watch the videos, many of you all pay most of your bills on time. Many of you all pay most of your bills on time. Many of you all pay your rent on time. Check this out. With this account, you can get your rent added to your credit report. That's right. They even go back. So check this out. This is how it works. This is how beautiful this is. You pay to get 2 years. They go back as far as 2 years. 2 years rental history. Okay. They will add that to your credit report. Let me say that again. Rent that you already paid from last year and the year before, 24 months. They will add this rental history to your credit report. Okay. After you pay I think like $100. After you pay that, then it's only $10 a month. You can cancel it anytime. But here's my philosophy. Y'all ready for this? If you're paying rent every single month, and this is something you're paying every month anyway, it may as well be on your credit report. Watch this. Watch this. Did you know that now I look at a lot of credit reports. I make a lot of custom game plans for people too. When I look at these credit reports, maybe one, maybe two, but usually it's about 1 out of 10 that have rent reported to their credit reports. That means most of you all, right? Most of you all is going to be just like that. Okay. So now here's the deal. There's a lot, and no, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of platforms out there as well, too. I see someone just said in the comments that something is cheaper than rent reporters. Here's the deal. I don't know if they'll go back in time. So keep that in mind too. That $100 you're paying to get that previous rental history. Okay, that 2 years of history, and then you go from there. Okay, and they broke down. They break down the enrollment fee into 3 monthly payments as well when you sign up. Again, these are all options if you're looking for ways to improve your credit score. Okay. Now here's the deal. This also qualifies. Let's say, for example, and here, as you guys got questions, put your questions inside the comment section below. I'm going to try to get to most of these, okay, before we get out of here. Okay. But here's the thing is that even if you rent from family, if you all have a lease in place, okay, if you have a lease in place, that family member, that owner still can report that rent to the credit report. Okay. But they have to be a third party. That's where rent reporters come in. Okay. So again, if you or someone you know is paying rent, doesn't matter what your score is, you may as well get these easy points. Okay. These are easy points. Somebody put in the comments, easy points. These are easy points. You're already paying rent anyway. All right. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. We are not done yet. Now, this is one of the best accounts out there. Here's why. An account like this didn't exist 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. People have been fighting for years to get their subscription services added to their credit reports. I don't think you guys are hearing me. We're talking Netflix, Hulu, Spotify. We're talking whatever you pay every single month. Every single month. There you go, Katina. Katina said, listen, it's easy points. Easy points. I'm telling you. Most subscription services, they cover. Now, how much is this? Now, this is how you can get all of your subscription services separately. I want you guys to understand something. Separate subscriptions. Let's break this down. They have a free plan where so this is how it works. The free plan is free for 12 months. After that, it's like $3 a month. But check this out. This is how it works. You're essentially paying them for the service of confirming that you paid your subscription service to the credit bureau. So you're paying them to confirm that the payment was made and to send that payment history, okay, to the credit bureaus. That's what you're paying for. So they give you $17 a month to spend on your subscription service. So let's say you have a subscription service that's like $12.99 a month. That's under the $17. And every month that you pay that $12.99, your normal subscription, whatever you normally pay, they're going to report that payment history to your credit report. Katina says, what about Amazon Prime, Audible, and Kindle? I think Amazon Prime is one of those. They add subscriptions every week. They've been adding subscriptions every single time I tell someone about this. They tell me, hey, something wasn't on there like a month ago. It's on there now, right? And so there are plenty of companies that you can add for sure. And it's not just cable stuff. They have your cell phone bill. Are y'all, listen, stick with me on this, okay? Now, with the free plan, remember, it's only free for 12 months. Let me zoom in on this. I want to make sure y'all can see this. Now, don't worry. We got the QR code here, but I'm going to zoom in. I want to make sure you guys can see everything, okay? So that's this one. Then you have their most popular plan. This one is $6.99 a month. Again, that's the service that you pay for them. Then they allow you to spend $50 a month. And that usually covers about 2 to 3 subscriptions. Now, if you got 4 subscriptions and they're $10 a piece, or 5 subscriptions and they're even $10 a piece, then they're just saying that it's good for 2 to 3. But you can pay more. You can have more subscriptions being reported to them. Okay. So now you got to scan the QR code for this. I'm gonna put the links. Here. Let me put the links inside of the. I got the links for this. My bad. I'm gonna put these inside of here. I know I thought about the. Here they are, guys. I'm gonna put them inside the chat, and I'm gonna put them inside the description as well. So we're gonna put these in here so you guys can actually see it. These are the credit builders that I talked about moments ago. This is the subscription service you're seeing right here. Okay. And there you go. This is where you can add all of your subscription services to your credit report. Okay. And I'll put the rental in there as well, too. Okay. Give me some time on the rental one. But either way, that's that one, right? So check this out. Now, this one gives you access to their premium subscriptions. So not every subscription is going to be a premium. I'm sorry, going to be part of the free plan. So you do better going with the $6.99. But this one covers all of the premium subscriptions. So like when Katia, let me go back up. When Katina says, is Amazon on that list? I believe so, but it's more than likely going to be premium. Okay. Then you have this one right here. This is $12.99 a month. But check this out. What do you guys see here? What do you see there? Your cell phone bill. That's right. Your cell phone bill can be the payment history. The cell phone bill payment history can be added to your credit report. That means every single month, the same phone bill y'all done have for a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Now, they can't go back in time and add the previous history, but they can add every month thereafter. Okay. So look at all the subscription service. You know, the average household, the average person in today's world has at least 5 subscriptions. This doesn't even include their cell phone bill. Most of y'all watching this have at least 2 to 3 subscriptions. And guess what? It's not being reported to your credit report. You need to get these things reported to your credit report. Okay. You're already paying a bill. This isn't a new bill. Well, I mean, the service it is, yes, technically, but my point is, I'm not telling you to go buy like groceries or gas, or because remember that back in the day, people used to say, oh, well, get groceries, get gas. Everybody spends a different amount on groceries and gas. Groceries and gas have gone up, especially groceries. Back in the day, you could probably get groceries for a certain amount of money. Now you could almost max out a credit card if you get groceries every single month. Some of you all are maxing out your credit cards just on groceries. We can't do that anymore. You have to go with bills that are cheap that you pay for every single month to build your credit. Is this information helpful? Please let me know in the comment section if this is helpful. Now, let's go ahead and get to the comments. By the way, if you guys are watching this on your TV, now YouTube tells me that 60% of you all are watching my videos on your TV. This is why I put the QR codes up here, because we get emails saying, man, Calvin, you talked about something, but I couldn't scan it or I couldn't go to it. I had to find a video on my phone. No problem. I just want to make things as easy as possible for you all. I know, so listen, you all have goals, and listen, we have enough time to prepare for the goal. It's not about how many months are left in the year. It's not about next year. It's about when do you want to accomplish your goal? Let's get you in position. These interest rates are going to be coming down again. Listen, let me tell you all something. I'm not getting into politics. I'm not going to do it. Okay. But regardless of who wins on Tuesday, regardless of who wins, interest rates are going to come down. It doesn't matter because see the banks need people to buy. Okay. Now I'm I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not trying to be like, what, Calvin, don't say that because then we kind of feel no. I'm just being honest. The economy has to do something. You guys hearing this? It doesn't matter who wins. The economy has to do something. Now, all the other issues that have nothing to do with the economy. But my point is that you need to get in position. When these rates come down, you got to be ready to refinance your car. You got to be ready to get out that apartment that you say you want to go into a house. Or if you want to rent again, that's fine too. But at least you can get approved for a better apartment. Guys, it's time to upgrade our lives. It's time to level up. There's nothing wrong with leveling up. It's nothing wrong with getting a more reliable car. It's nothing wrong with wanting to live in a better neighborhood. It's nothing wrong with wanting to put your kids in a better school district. It's nothing wrong with wanting to have a lower interest rate. Everybody, listen, you're either positive and you say, you know what, I can do something, or you're negative. Some people are negative and they don't know that they're being negative, right? They say, oh, no, Calvin, it's too late for me. That's being negative. Listen, there's most definitely time for you to do something, but you got to want to do it. I can't make this any easier. Okay. I make videos for you if you're in your rebuilding credit stage. I make videos for you all if you all have now higher credit scores. I make videos if you're going to home ownership. I make videos if you want to get the credit cards, the auto loans. We make videos for business credit. We make videos for no matter where you are in your credit journey. Did you all know that one of our subscribers got over $12,000 for their business? We're going to talk about that this week. Okay. So again, we are helping everybody. Is this helpful? Please let me know in the comment sections if any of this is helpful. Okay. Now let's go into the comment section, guys. Let's talk a little bit about what you want to do. All right. So let's get into the comments, guys. My bad. Almost went off on a tangent. Okay. All right. Tom Boy is in the house. What's going on, sir? Appreciate you being here. I know you're probably watching the football game, but at least you're watching me and football. I appreciate that. All right. Yanobi's in the house. Yanobi is in the house. What's going on, Yanobi? Appreciate you being here. Glad you're back. All right. Feeling better. Stilly Blue says, cool. Thanks. Appreciate it. All right. Then Katina says, easy points. I'm telling you, these are easy points, man. These accounts work for most credit scores. If you have a heartbeat, if you're watching this video, there's a 98% chance that any of these accounts will improve your credit score. You will see some type of positive. Now, let me be honest. There are times where people may not see an increase, and that's only because in the last 30 days, in the last 60 days, you've added 2 or 3 accounts. Okay. Now, if your credit score is still in the 400s, 500s, under 600, and you've added 2 or 3 accounts, you'll be just fine with these accounts. It's just fine. You'll be okay. Okay. But if you're like an 840 credit score and you haven't added any accounts in a while or something like that, you need some more points, any of these accounts will work because none of these accounts have an inquiry. Okay. So keep those things in mind. Now, you do obviously have things that will be affected, like average age of accounts. Okay. Average age of accounts will be affected. Okay. But many of you all have lower credit scores. I'm sorry. Many of you all that have lower credit scores, okay, you'll be just fine. Okay. You all will be just fine. Okay. So just keep those things in mind as we're going through this, through that process as well. All right. So here, let me go ahead and update this here real quick, and we'll get into all of this as well too. And if you got questions, let me know. I'm going to stick around just for a little bit, but I want to make sure I get to everybody's questions as well. So listen, this is the time to ask the questions that you guys want to ask. Okay, this is the time to do so. All right. So here, let me undo this real quick. I need to do a oh, it's only let me do one. Okay, no wonder. All right, cool. Well, we're just gonna do with that one then and just move on. All right. So now let's go into some other comments here. Katina says easy points. You better believe it. Now, Katina says, what about Amazon Prime, Audible, and Kindle? And here, Katina, keep me posted. Let me know. I think Amazon is on there, but I don't know about Audible or Kindle because I think all of those may be wrapped into one. I got Audible myself. So yeah. All right. So Yanobi says, I'm doing that one right now. It's great. See, I'm telling you all, many of the people, listen, Yanobi told me what her goals were. Okay. I made her a custom game plan. Okay. And one of these accounts was on there. Okay. So again, she just said it was great. Listen, guys, I won't send you off. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. You can't watch a video of mine that's 5 years old. Sometimes I get comments on videos that's like 5 years old. And it's like, dude, this information is inaccurate. Dude, that was like 5 years old. So things change. This is why we make new videos, because things change. Your goals change too. Grounded for the Bad says, what's the app? So yes, sir. So Grounded, I put all the links inside of the chat. And guys, at the end of this video, matter of fact, here, let me see if it'll let me edit it now. I'm going to put these inside of. Oh, good. Okay. So if you guys are inside the description, you guys will see that these are now been added to the video description as well. If you guys are watching this on your phone. Okay. So here, I'm just gonna put in here accounts to add. Okay. So now that's inside the video description. Okay. All right, cool. If you guys needed that. All right. Grounded says, I pay for my credit card in full every month. Am I doing the right thing? Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're just fine. Okay. So yeah, anytime you pay it off. Well, here's the thing. To be honest with you, if you really want to see more points, then you want to have it where it's about around 7%. I know it sounds stupid, but about 7 to 10% utilization. Let me give you guys raw numbers. If your limit is $500, let's say your credit card limit is $500. You take out a calculator. Okay, calculator, guys. Here, let me make sure y'all can see that calculator, and we do $500. Okay, 500 times. So just take you. Now, this don't have to be exactly 7 to 10%, but at least you know your threshold. Take your credit card limit, multiply it times 7%. Okay, that's how much you want to be around. Okay, $35 or so every single month. Let me turn that to where you can see it. Okay, about $35 or so. Okay, now that's if your limit's like $500. You guys listening? Okay, so paying in full is not bad. But if you want to truly maximize your score, the banks like when you let them make a little bit of money off you, 5%, 7%, 10%, somewhere in that range. But so that means when I see credit reports that have a zero balance on their credit cards, for some reason, and most real credit experts will tell you this as well. They can confirm this. Having a little bit of a balance on that credit card does give you a slightly higher score. Remember, the credit score and the credit report, the algorithm is designed for banks to make money. No different than, remember when I told you guys, I did a video recently. When you pay off any type of loan, personal loan, student loan, auto loan, mortgage loan, those are the only types of loans. When you pay off those types of loans early, they will drop your credit score. These scores, unfortunately, are designed for the banks to make money. So you have to have a little bit of balance if you truly want to see your highest. I know it sounds stupid. Now, if you're like, Calvin, I don't want to do all that, I'll just pay it in full. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to see those extra maybe 5 to 10 points, that's why. All right, let's keep going. All right. Grinder says, I have kickoff, but I haven't really used it. You got to activate the account, brother. As long as it's reporting to your credit report, you're good. Eric Williams says, for sure, this information is good. Yanobi says, this information is very helpful and educational. All right. James says, very helpful. Very helpful. All right. Now, Yanobi says, my score went up a little bit, but wait until March. Listen. Okay. So again, I'm telling you, you most definitely can make these things happen. Okay. Now, again, Yanobi, she got a custom game plan for me. So here's the thing. There's a lot of good credit information out there. I promise you it is. But some stuff will send you off, or some stuff is outdated information. You need to know that there's options out there. Can you get a secured credit card and get some of the results that I just talked about today? You could, but a secured credit card on the low end is going to cost you $200. Would you rather spend $200 or would you rather spend $5 to get the same result? Times have changed, which means we have more options. You need to know what your options are, guys. That's all I'm doing. All I'm doing is telling you what your options are. That's all I'm doing. Okay. Next. Now, Marcine says, boom, pay for rent reporting. Listen, there is a lot of rent reporting places out there. You don't have to go with rent reporters. That's what I recommend. It's up to you. It's a lot of stuff out there. But here's another thing too. I'm only going to tell you guys about stuff that I've actually seen people pay for, and it actually show up on my client's credit report. and it actually improved their credit scores. I'm not knocking anything out there. I'm just saying I vouch for every single company I just showed you. Okay. So I've seen it work. All right. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. All right. So Grinding says, coming up on 6 months with my $500 limit credit card with Navy Federal, been paying it back on time 100%. You know what I would do, Grinding? Ask them for a credit limit increase now, boss. It's time to ask them for a credit limit increase. You have a relationship with one of the top 5 most used bank/credit unions in the nation for sure. Maximize that membership. Okay. Ask them for a credit limit increase when you can. Okay. Rio says these accounts help, but if you fall behind just like a regular creditor, they will impact your credit score negatively. Absolutely. You are absolutely right. I'm glad you said that, Rio. I'm so glad you said that. Rio is saying, listen, he's saying, listen, guys, you can get any account, anything that I mentioned today or whatever to improve your credit score. But if you are late on these accounts, you will see the repercussions. Do you guys know why I'm glad Rio brought that up? Because this is why I showed you guys a $5 account. Guys, it's $5. Listen, I've never seen somebody that didn't have $5. Okay? Even if you're struggling financially, you have $5. Even if people, and I'm not trying to be that guy. Listen, I've seen people that are homeless that have $5. My point is, if you can't pay a $5 a month bill, you do not care about your credit at all anyway. So the account doesn't matter. You don't need an account. You need to talk to yourself about life. Okay? I'm dead serious. Because again, this is why I put these. It's a lot of accounts out here that will help you improve your credit score. But why did I show you this? Because it's $5. Why did I show you this one? Because it's $10. Why did I show you this one? Because you paying rent already. 9 out of 10 of my subscribers pay rent, and y'all pay rent on time. You already paying rent, right? Subscriptions. You already pay for subscription services. I know this. Listen, y'all, because y'all be talking about Netflix all the time. Y'all be talking about the new albums all the time, right? Y'all paying for subscriptions anyway. So these are all things I like to call these no-brainers. Y'all know what a no-brainer is? A no-brainer means you can take out your brain, put it on the table, and it still makes sense to you. These are no-brainers. Somebody put in the comments, no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. You don't need a brain to make these decisions. You don't have to get these exact accounts. You can get something else, but it's on you. It's on you. I'm not one of these YouTubers where it's like, it's a lot of stuff out here, but again, some stuff is good. Some stuff is just a waste of money, to be honest. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Yanobi says Calvin would not send y'all off. Of course not. Listen, man. Listen. You know what? This is why I like going live, because I'm gonna mess around with y'all. Give me a second here. Y'all done messed up. Y'all done got me going now. Let me show y'all something. Can I show y'all something? Can I show y'all what happens when people tell me their goals? Let me show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Let me go here real quick. All right, so this is what happens when people tell me their goals. Y'all know where I'm going. If y'all have watched me before, y'all know where I'm going with this. Okay. The problem is, here's the problem. Y'all gotta stop telling me y'all goals. Because see, when y'all tell me y'all goals, I'm gonna do whatever I can to help you accomplish your goal. Y'all see this? Y'all see this lady right here? She told me what her goals were. She says, Calvin, I want to be a homeowner. She says, I want to be a homeowner. I said, not a problem. Not a problem. Listen, we made it happen. Homeowner. Y'all want to listen? Tell me when y'all want me to stop. The problem is, we didn't help everybody with their credit. I want to be clear. But most of these people that you're seeing right here in front of you, we told them exactly what to do. This young lady right here, she's a barber. Okay, she's a barber. She says, Calvin, I've been paying rent. She says, Calvin, I'm in my 40s. I'm about to be 50. I've been paying rent for years. I make enough money, but my credit, I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I said, don't worry, because I do. This is what you need to do. I wrote down about 7 or 8 things that she needed to do. Now she's a homeowner. That's it. That photo was taken in her backyard. Okay. Y'all see what I'm talking about? So again, you just talking to the wrong people. That's all. This couple right here, same thing. Same thing. I'm not going to spend time on this. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I just want to show you all that these are real people. Now, again, real people, real people, real people. Okay. Another couple, she says, listen, my husband and I have been working for years. My landlord keeps going up on my rent. My credit is stopping me from accomplishing my goals. I said, here's exactly what you need to do. She says, so you mean to tell me that if I just do these simple things you just showed me, I thought I had to get this removed. I thought I had to get this removed. I thought I had to get this removed. I said, no. See, that's the thing. Y'all think that you got to constantly keep getting stuff removed. Y'all keep watching these people. It's only going to last so long. You know why? Because I know what's going on the back end. California is already fighting for things that come off the credit reports a little bit faster. Instead of 7 years, they're working on 3-4 years. Man, there's so much stuff going on right now. But either way, I don't want to hold y'all up. I'm not done yet, but I at least want to just show y'all that. Okay. So here, let's go ahead and see here. Y'all see these reviews. I just want to make sure y'all see these reviews. Y'all see it. Listen, y'all do know we own a real estate company, right? People are being taken care of here. This is what happens when you tell us your goals. We're going to make it happen. And we're going to make sure that y'all are well taken care of. Okay. 850 Club Credit. Let's see something. Same thing. 196 reviews, 4.8. You know why? Because I don't send people off. Okay. Same things. Same exact things. Okay. Listen, this girl right here, she's in the military. She qualified for a VA loan. She couldn't use it. Do you know why she could not use her VA loan? Because she didn't have a credit score. Do you know that there were 7 people in the building that she lived in? That she was buying. They were all family. They could not tell her what to do to buy the building. The building was about to be done and sold. She saved her family's building. She was like 25 at the time, 26 at the time. Some of you all right now don't know the credit information to tell your children. You can't just keep telling them to go to YouTube and all the rest of this stuff. Let me tell you, you have to talk to somebody who's seen more than one credit report. A lot of people that give credit advice, y'all be surprised. They've only seen like a couple of credit reports. I've seen over 10,000 with my own personal eyes. 10,000, no exaggeration. Many of those came when I was in the car industry. Okay. But either way, same thing. There's another girl right here. This girl right here, she wanted to buy a car. She got denied. She says, hey, I need you to help me get this car. I said, I can help you do way more than the car, but yeah, let's get the car out the way. She said, what do you mean you can help me do more than the car? I said, well, I can get you in position to get the car, the house. What else is on your list? She says, oh, okay, well, let me get the car first. Car was done in about 2-3 months. What else is on your list? What else are your goals? See, I'm the only credit person on YouTube that's asking you about your goals. Most people just say, all right, you want to get your credit score up? You want me to try to get some removed? Have a nice day. No, not at all. Not at all. Let's talk about your goals. She said, I wanted to buy a car. Now I want to get a house. Man, do y'all know that getting a house is easier than getting a credit card? You know why? Because I've seen people with 800 credit scores get denied for a credit card. If you are over 700, if you're over 750, if you're over 650, if you're over 800, over 800, and you've been denied for a credit card, let us know inside the comment section below. If you're 650, 700, 750, or 800, and you've been denied for a credit card when you know you should have been approved, let us know inside the comments and watch these comments light up. But with a mortgage, if you show them exactly what they want to see. Now, I know everybody's kind of a little bit different about interest rates. They're going down. Trust me, interest rates going down after Tuesday. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Y'all gonna see. Y'all heard it here first. Because it's gonna be because we get one less thing to argue about. Right now, people are arguing about the election, all the rest of this drama. After Tuesday, it's one less thing for us to argue about as American people. And after that, these banks gonna be like, all right, let's get to work. Let's get to work. Okay. But my point is, hear me out. Again, you need to keep your goals in front of you. Check this out. When she bought a house, you know what else happened? These are her cousins. When she was halfway through the house process, When she was, for y'all that's been following me for years, y'all have heard this story a couple times. I love the story. I love the story. Let me tell it. These are her cousins, right? The cousin said, hold up, wait a minute. A few months ago, you went to all these dealerships. You got denied for a car. You probably tried to, we was thinking we probably had the cosign for you. We were thinking we almost had the cosign for you. But you know what's funny? A few months later, you talking about you can go get a car now. How is it that you went from getting denied at all these places and now you talking about you finna go get a car? I'll believe it when I see it. This is what her cousin said. She got the car. Then she says, you know what? I'm home shopping. They said, man, where's Keisha at? That's her name, Lakeisha. So they said, man, where's Keisha at? Keisha says, listen, I'm out here looking for a house. How is it that you was just looking? Hold up. Let me break this down for y'all. They said you was just getting denied at dealerships for an auto loan. I thought I was going to have to co-sign for you. Now you out here house shopping? What happened? Let me tell you something. There's this guy I spoke to. I'm going to throw y'all a hint. The guy was me. She said, there's this guy I spoke to. He asked me what my goals were. He told me what I need to do. All I did was did it. Prove me wrong. I need somebody to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Get a game plan for me or follow any one of my 1,400 videos on credit advice that I gave you, and it was inaccurate. You won't. I challenge you to do that. Oh, my bad. I ain't done with the story. So she says, yeah, I talked to this guy named Calvin. He says, man, listen, ain't no way that happened. Let me see if he can help me. They homeowners too. See, they are homeowners too. See, the problem is a lot of times we're having the right thoughts. We're having the right goals. We're having the right activity. But sometimes you get the wrong game plan. You get the wrong strategy. You watch the wrong video. Sometimes it's the person you sleep with. Sometimes it's the person you're in a relationship with. Some of you all can't accomplish your goals because you are around somebody that keep telling you, oh, we ain't got to do that. Oh, we ain't got to do that. You in your 30s, you still talking about some, oh, we ain't got to do that. You in your 40s talking about some, oh, we ain't got to do that. You in your 50s still saying you ain't got to do that. Time is ticking, man. It's almost selfish for us to think that we gonna see. Right now it's guaranteed. Tomorrow we don't know. Oh man, listen, I can go through this all day. My success stories alone, and if it sounds like I'm bragging, I apologize. I'm bragging on people that I helped. These are people that didn't think it was possible. Y'all see this guy right here? He's a veteran, but it's a disabled veteran, but he's not all the way disabled. I think he has a disability, but he has either way, he's good, right? But he didn't know that he could buy a house without paying any taxes on it. Man, did y'all know that? Did you know that some veterans out here not only can get a home loan without putting any money out their pockets for a down payment, and many veterans qualify for no property taxes, man. But you know why? Number one, he didn't even know that. But what he did know was he had to get his credit score right. Same thing. This couple right here, I got another one for you. This couple right here had a repossession on their credit report. They said, Calvin, listen, most of the people that we talk to, or most of the people we see on YouTube, they say stuff like, we got to get the repossession removed off your credit report. And you spend hundreds of dollars. You spend thousands of dollars trying to get that repossession removed off your credit report because somebody told you couldn't get an auto loan with a repossession on your credit report. No. This person never sold cars before a day in their life. They've seen a couple credit reports. They joined some network marketing company. They've seen about 10 videos. They tried a couple things on their credit report, and they are so-called now a credit expert. Get out of here. Get out of here. Somebody called me an OG the other day. I'm like, man, I have been doing this for about quite some time. But anyway, check this out. I said, listen, I'm going to show you how to build around. I'm going to show you how to build around the negative items on your credit report. I'm going to show you how to build around the repossession. I'm going to show you how to build around the eviction. I'm going to show you how to build around the child support. I'm going to show you how to build around the charge off. I'm going to show you how to build around the collection. Because they had a lot of it on their credit report. Y'all see this car? As the kids say, man, y'all better stop playing with me. Then some of you guys will like, well, Calvin, you only help black people. Not at all. Listen, if you got blood through your veins, if your heart is beating, if you can open your eyes, if you can read, if you can watch this video, I can help you. It's just that simple. Okay. White, black, don't matter. This guy right here, simple. He told me he wanted to buy a house. I told him what he had to do. Credit is credit. Credit is credit. Same thing. I can keep going. Tell me when y'all want to stop. Y'all seen this story before? Listen, this is my last one for the day. This is the last story I'm telling y'all. This is the last one I'm going to tell y'all. How many of y'all remember this story? Put yes in the comments if you all remember this story. I got one for you. This is really good. Y'all see how big this house is? It's really that big. Y'all see how it's big and wide? Listen, y'all know the word big back? Yeah. This house got a big back. Okay. So check this out. This is a client that told me her situation. And long story short, she says, listen, I want to buy a property. I said, okay, cool. I said, okay, what's your credit score? She says, my credit score is not the best. I said, I've seen everything. She said, I'm a 497. Okay, cool. She says, you're the first person I talked to that I told my credit score to, and you didn't have like some negative to say, some long drawn out excuse on why you can't help me. I said, I just told you, I've seen everything. When you've seen over 10,000 credit reports, there's nothing I haven't seen. Y'all see my eyes in the camera. There's nothing I haven't seen. Y'all want me to go full screen on this? Let me move myself a little bit. Let me just make myself a little bit bigger. There's nothing I haven't seen. Now let me scoot on back. Either way, she's a 497 credit score. She says, I want to buy a house. I said, what kind of house you want? She says, well, don't I need to get my credit score up first? I say, yeah, but I mean, you should set up a search. I want you all to listen to me right now. If you all want to buy a house, doesn't matter when, 5 years from now, 2 years from now, next year, next month, whenever, you need to set up a search and you need the houses to be in front of you. The reason why you are not close to homeownership is because you're not reminding yourself every day. One of my online mentors that doesn't even know that he's my mentor, but one of my online mentors, he had mentioned that people need to be reminded more than they need to learn. I'm gonna say that one more time. As somebody that's really a team player, put it in the comments if y'all want somebody to learn something today. If you really want to, if anything, you need to be reminded more. Not just learning new things for sure, but you need to be reminded about the stuff you already know. You need to be reminded about what you say your goals are going to be. So if you really want to go into homeownership, create a search on Zillow, create a search on Redfin. Now, if you're local, you need to be, if you're in Illinois, you better not go to them sites. You need to go to parkplacerealtyllc.com if you're in Illinois. But anyway, you need to set up a search so these things are coming into your inbox. You need to be reminded every single day what your goals are. The reason why you're not closer to your goals is because you're not telling yourself every day. You watching to see what the election news is talking about. You watching to see what Diddy over here doing. You watching to see what the football gang gonna be doing. You watching to see what basketball gonna be doing. You watching to see what they doing at your job. You're losing focus. And don't get me wrong, you're human. It's going to happen. So this is why you need to set up a search. Well, Calvin, my lease not up until another year. Set up a search. Get reminded. Keep it in front of you. Keep it in front of you. You know why I'm telling you to keep things in front of you? Because this ain't 2005. This ain't 1995. In 1995, you probably had a couple distractions in your life. You probably had somebody you was trying to talk to. You might have had your job. You might have had the kids. You might have the TV show. That was really about it. You didn't have that many distractions. Every time you download an app on your phone, that is a new distraction. Every time you go to some new website, get a new email, these are distractions. No, look at me. No, look at me. No, watch me. TikTok gonna have you, man. TikTok gonna have you scrolling for hours. It's nothing wrong with these apps. My point is, you need to make sure that you look out for you first. If you messed up here, if you're not healthy up here, if you're not keeping your goals in front of you on a regular basis, then life is going to become pointless at some point. So I told her to create a search. This girl said, listen, I want a big house. I said, okay, not a problem. She says, you're just making it seem like this is just going to happen. I'm going to tell y'all the same thing I told her. It is going to happen. Sure enough, I made her a custom game plan. What else I need to say? Y'all see what's behind her. This ain't Photoshop. I don't need the Photoshop. I show up for a photo. That's it. If there is a photo shot, I'm the one that's taking the Photoshop. Okay. But this ain't shop at all. Is my point. It's not edited. This is real. Do she look happy? Exactly. Either way, listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Listen, listen. I greatly appreciate you all spending your time with me on a Sunday. Let's get to some comments. I don't want to miss nobody. I've been going for a minute. I need a collection plate. Okay, Yanobi says, I need to know when to pay off the credit cards to trick the system like you're paying them twice. Yeah, just pay them twice before the due date. You'll be just fine. We'll actually find out when they report to the credit bureaus, the reporting dates, and just pay it twice before that. So use it, pay it, and do that, you'll be good to go. Okay? Katina says, will do. All right. Risa says, even if I pay off my car a month early, yes, as stupid as it sounds. And here's the thing. It's not going to drop your score like dramatically. It will go back up. Here's what you do, Risa. I just did a video on this. It's called early payoff. No, it's called paying off an auto loan early, how it affects your credit score. Something like that. It was done like I make so many videos, man, because it's so much that go through my head. But anyway, my point is that to answer your question, the short version, yes. Anytime you pay off anything that ends in the word loan early, it will affect your score. Now, will your score go back up? It will, but it was going to take some time. Okay. Eric Williams says, don't stop. No, man, it's been 45 minutes. Okay. Anyway, Eric Williams says, how long should you wait to ask for an increase at Navy Fed? You guys should be asking for a credit limit increase at least every 3 months. At least every 3 months, especially if it's a soft pull. All right. LB says, will it help a 650 and above score? Yes. The one that's $5 a month, $10 a month, the rent report, every single account I showed you guys today will help you improve most credit scores. Your credit score probably got to be like a maybe like 626. No, I'm sorry, not six. About like an 840 or 830 for y'all to see nothing. Like, to be honest, I've had 800 credit scores. Like, man, Calvin, I just need those few points to get over the hump. Yeah. Okay. No brainer. Eric Williams says it's a no brainer. D Bull says it's a no brainer, right? Marcine, what's going on, Marcine? No brainer. All right. You know, we got you, Eric. All right. So Grinding says, start building my credit 6 months ago. Everything I added, I've been paying on time, haven't missed a payment or any of my new accounts, everything 100%. So you're well on your way. And you better call it, man. Listen, you got to keep us posted. All right. Let us know. Katina says, my goal is homeownership. That's too easy, Katina. I need something harder than that. Listen, here. For everybody that's trying to go into homeownership, I'm going to put a link inside of the, now this isn't a real estate video. All my real estate videos excuse me. All of my real estate videos have this link. Okay. This is my nationwide link. If you are serious about homeownership, I don't care when, 2 years from now, 1 year from now, listen, you need to talk to my team. This is only about home ownership only. Okay. Home ownership only. Here, I'm gonna put this in here. Home ownership only. Y'all call about something else, they can't help you. I put that in there. All right. Y'all got it? Let's keep going. Lisa still watching. Appreciate you, Lisa. All right. Make sure you guys go and check out Lisa J Stocks over here talking about what stocks to choose and things of that sort, especially if you guys are trying to get into the investing space. That's the channel you most definitely want to watch. All right. So Risa says, if I jump in out of the day, will they go back from the day I started paying my rent? No. See, listen. Now, here's the deal. That's not right. Oh, that was the question that Risa was asking, I think, Marcine. That's what I was saying. I don't know. But with rent reporters, here, let me go back to this. This is what she's talking about, guys. This is what she's talking about. Oh, it's showing you guys. My bad. I clicked the wrong button. Okay, there we go. All right. So this is what Risa's talking about right here. This allows you to add previous rental history to your credit reports. Okay, that's what Risa's talking about, guys. All right. So now Katina says, what's the link for the custom game plan? Let me put that inside of I'm putting it inside the chat right now. Okay. I got that in there. All right. I got that in there. And if you guys want the custom game plan, if you guys are watching this on your TV right now, I got the link inside the description as well. But you can scan this QR code if you want a custom game plan. All of these people right here that you see on your screen, majority of them got a custom game plan. Same with her. She wanted to get a car, custom game plan. She wanted to get a car. Matter of fact, this girl right here, she found me on YouTube. I don't know if she's still watching. This was a couple years ago. YouTube people on here too. Plenty of YouTube people. All right, man. Listen, I ain't gonna spend time on that. Y'all done already seen that. My bad. I don't want y'all to be thinking, oh, well, Calvin Trial always trying to sell something. No, some of you all just need more than a video. That's the thing. Some of you all just need more than a video, and that's okay. The reason why you are not where you want to be on some of your goals is because the thing you keep telling yourself that you don't have to do is slowing you down. That's it. You know, he says, I need to hit you up. I'm just about ready to sell my home. You know, but don't tell me nothing like that. You know, we gonna listen. We'll be in your area tomorrow. But we got to make sure that we got either you ready for the next house, or if you want to stay somewhere else and then just keep doing what we're working on now and then just go back into it. We had somebody do that too. They sold their property, they moved in, I think with their parents or their friends or something like that, and then they just wait for the rates to go down. So it's up to you however you want to do it. But you got us, you got our number. You know, we down the street. Okay. So Faye Sway says, is it possible for someone who's going to fix income to actually own a house? Oh, on a fixed income. Yeah. I have like Social Security, a pension. But again, you got to make enough to own a house in your area. Like you can't have that's the shortest way to say it. You got to be making enough to get a house in the area that you're really trying to be in. If not, you just add somebody to the loan. You can add up to most banks, most lenders. My lender, I have a nationwide mortgage lender. Most lenders will let you add up to 3 people on a mortgage application. So some of you all want to go into a house, but your situation may not be right, but you can add your kid. If your kid is over 18 years old and they stand with you, they need to be on this mortgage. Well, Calvin, what happens when they want to buy a house and you just refinance, put the house in your name by that time, but you got to have a strategy. But if your kids are staying with you and y'all are they're over 18 and you want to buy a house and your situation is not where it needs to be, they need to be on this mortgage. That's just me. Because at least you paying something down. You paying anyway. Houses don't cost more than rent. Rent keeps up with mortgages. Are you guys hearing me? Houses don't cost more than rent. The monthly payment is the monthly payment. It's the monthly payment. Let me keep going. All right. Eric says, yes, I want to get with American Express. Not a problem. Let's get that credit score. We just need to be about 650, 680 for something like that. All right. But yes, we got you, Caprice. Lisa's still here. Truth says, tell the story. Oh, yes. Man, that was a good story, too. Fred says, FICO 665 and constantly denied. Listen. Oh, this one I was asking people, right? If your credit score is over 650, over 700, over 750, over 800, and you've been denied for credit cards, let me know in the comments. Listen, Capri says, I've been denied. I'm telling you, but this will not happen to you if you want a house. You can get a house with you can get a house with a 580 credit score and be in your house within 45 to 60 days. Versus getting a credit card, you can apply and you have an 800 credit score and have no idea why. Just being honest. Grinder says, Calvin about to make me drop my credit repair later. Oh yeah, I saw that too. But no, man, listen. My free information is better than some of the stuff y'all paying for. I'm gonna move on. Now, Christine says, how much for your credit repair services? Get a game plan first. Let's do a game plan is most of the time what all you guys need, to be totally honest. I'm not gonna sell y'all nothing else more than that. Now, if y'all been watching me for some time, y'all know we still working on the software. That's gonna be done soon. I can't give you guys a date yet, but again, stay on top of with the game plan. That's all you need. I promise you, that's all you need. Okay. So Yonobi says, remind yourself of your goals and the dreams in front of you. That's right. Alette, what's going on? Appreciate it. Brent says, that's what's up. You need to make a vision and make it plain. That's biblical. Man, listen, keep it in front of you all. You guys got to keep your goals in front of you. That's all. We just got to keep the goals in front of us. All right. Appreciate that. Truth seeker. Okay. She's saying it. Appreciate you being here. Scooter, what's going on, sir? Rev says, when are you supposed to pay your credit card? On a payment date or the statement date? So here's the thing. Always never be late on the card. But if you can do it beforehand, but call the bank and find out what dates that statement date is if you don't know it. But if you can, you always want to do it before the statement date. And a lot of people try to use it, pay it before the statement date. Okay. So again, that's what I would recommend as well too. But at minimum, but that only gets you like an additional few points or so. But just paying it on time, putting it on auto pay, that's what we need to be doing at minimum. Okay. All right. Marcine says, my goal is to be debt free and become versatile and investing and eventually own my home. All right, Marcine. So if you're serious about that, now investing is not my go-to. Now, where is she at? Lisa J Stocks. Now, Lisa J Stocks has a YouTube channel and she talks about stocks all the time. We interviewed her just the other day. So if you want to know stocks, then that's where you need to go. But I ain't the one for that. All right. But I'm just saying that to say, again, that's where the information is going to be at, right? Next is eventually owning my home. We can do that. We can help you do that. Fill out that nationwide form so we can see so we can at least get your questions answered. And then we can go from there. Okay. Give Me Cash says, can you get a car loan with high credit card balances? Yes, you can. To answer that question, credit still in the low 700s. It will be in the high 500s if my credit cards were below the 20s. Yeah, you good. You good. You can not only can you get an auto loan, you can get one with a good interest rate too. Okay, a good interest rate, and you can refinance when these rates come down. Rates are coming down. Listen, rates gonna come down before Christmas. I'm telling you this. If they don't come down between then and then, at least by tax season, but they gonna make another drop. They waiting on. Everybody's waiting on. Listen, after Tuesday, gonna be some drama. No matter which side wins. But I'm telling you, it's going to be no matter either way, the economy is waiting on that. That's the excuse right now for the economy. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Grounded says making $21 an hour. Absolutely. Been on your jobs 4 years? Yep. So if you're making $21 an hour, you've been on your job for 4 years, you can buy a property that's at least about $200,000. Now, I don't know what $200,000 buys you in your area. Okay. So we'll talk about that. Okay. So now Christine says, my first time watching your video, is there a phone number, website, email address? So here, check this out. We do have an email address. Now we don't do a phone call unless it's real estate related. But if you want to talk to me, then we have a package for that. That's a game plan with a phone call. If you want a game plan, then that's me looking at your credit report. Okay. So, but if you have a general, if you have a question about like services, additional services, sure. Then that's the company email right there. support@the850club.com. Okay. But also too, a lot of these are also at park850.com too. This is where a lot of the options are as well. Okay. So there you go. All right. Let's see what else we got. Jay says, hello. And what if you have no one to add to the loan? I was talking about the fixed income piece. This is only if some of you all don't need to add anybody to the loan. Like here, some of you, again, just call if you want to go into homeownership, call my office. Okay. Regular business hours, Monday through Friday. Okay. Regular business hours. And we don't call you in the morning. We're going to call you after 12. We're going to call you before 12 or after 12, Monday through Friday. It's that simple. Okay. But everyone's situation is different. So your income does play a role. If your income's not enough and you don't have anybody to add to the loan, then we got to figure out what your buying power is. See, buying power comes from income. If you don't have enough income, then you may not be able to get approved for the house. But again, you need the income because you got to pay for the house. So you actually may qualify for more than what you need. A lot of times we tell ourselves, guys, sometimes things are just self-doubt. You need to listen, no more assuming, no more thinking. We need to get confirmation. I'm here to confirm. Okay. All right. Jay says my credit score was a 608, then went down to a 609 after I had something removed and went to go get a home. Wow. Oh, Miss J. Sorry. I just realized that. Okay, cool. And so went to go get a home. Don't worry. Here. That means we probably need to talk to here. You need to talk to my lender. So here, fill out that form. Let me grab that form again. Matter of fact, let me just scroll back up. Let me see here. So here, there it is right there. So there it is right there. Homeownership. There's a form that's inside the chat. Okay. I got that as well too. Or you can call the office line. This is it here. And let's see if you can go with my lender. We can figure out what the situation is. And she'll let us know if it is something credit related, then we can get around that at some point. Okay. Just know that. All right. But yeah, you can most definitely do that. And let me go back up. I was gonna make sure I don't miss nobody. All right, we're about to wrap up soon. Risa says, I'm trying to get my son to get my son and my daughter-in-law to get with you. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, just listen. Tell them here. In order for people to feel how you feel, this is for everybody that's trying to tell everybody about 850 Club and everything like that. I greatly appreciate it. Let me first say that. But people, they don't know me. They haven't seen any videos yet. So since they haven't seen any videos, the only way you can get them to feel how you feel, like the excitement, the positivity, the yes, I can do this attitude, is if they watch one of my videos. Have them watch this one. We got 1,400 videos. Have them just Google us. The more they look into our company, the more they're going to say, you know what? I can do this. Yeah, you can. The only person stopping you is you, whether it's me or someone else. But the only person stopping you is you. Because see, I know my free information is better than what some people are out here paying for. with no results. They say some people are like, oh, I want to get a house. Y'all go to somebody to go help you with your credit. They help you with your credit and you stuck. That's not taking you the whole way. We take you the whole way. Someone, listen, this week, I'm going to be talking about some business credit too. There's someone that reached out to my office and they said, listen, I need money for my business. I said, okay, cool. What's your credit score? They said, I'm in the 600s. I said, okay, cool. How much money is your business making? About $3,000 to $4,000 a month. Okay, cool. I sent them over to my funding company. It's not my company. It's someone I know, my funding specialist, I should say. And they got them $12,000 for their business. They watched the video. All they do is watch a video. They sent an email. We sent them over. They got money for their business. We try to be resourceful. Okay, we're trying to be resourceful. Not just watch. There's nothing wrong with watching the video. But my point is listen. Let's make sure we accomplish the goal. Okay, if you got a goal. All right. Jay says yes in the process. Let's do it, Jay. My office is open this week. Y'all give us a call. All right, Christine, game plan. Yes. If you want the game plan with the phone call, go to that same link. You'll see it. Okay, awesome. All right, guys, that's it for me. I hope there was a lot of information. Was this helpful? If this was helpful, if y'all like somebody, if there's somebody you like, please tell them. Okay. The only way people are going to get closer to their goals is if we start talking about the positive stuff. They at least need to know about the channel. I don't care if they get a game plan. I don't care if they buy any of my products. There are people who have just watched my videos and have accomplished their credit goals. I don't care. That's perfectly fine with me. Okay. But my point is, if you want to speed that up, yes, there are game plans and yes, there are products and things of that sort. Listen, this is the same exact thing. Look at this as cutting your own hair or women doing your own hair. You can do your own hair, but when you rather get your hair done, guys, I know you can buy the clippers, but you can't see the back of that neck. You can't see the top of that head. It's going to look like you can't see the top of that head when you get done cutting your hair. It's better that you go to a professional. You could do it yourself, but it's best if you go to a professional because it's going to speed the process up. Some of you all are not where you want to be at the time frame you want to be there because you keep telling yourself something that you don't need to do. And guess what? That's more than likely the thing you need to do. But what do I know? What do I know? All right. Christine says 100% helpful. Marcine says it's helpful. It's helpful. Christine says, thank you very much. Shu says, could we pay more to get the home if we have income from investing and not a job? I start driving flatbeds. How long do I need to be working to apply? Good question. If you're 1099, you have to be 1099 2 years in order to go into home ownership. So it depends on how they pay you. If you're W-2, you're good to go. But if you're 1099, you got to wait 2 years. Okay. Or you may be in a relationship with somebody, and you may not be by yourself. Like you got a husband, you got a wife, add them to the loan, whatever. And this is, I'm talking to everybody, by the way. And so again, it may not just have to be on you. So keep that in mind too. Okay. Shu said, I'll catch you on next video. Oh man, we got plenty of them. So I got videos dropping tomorrow, this week. We got interviews coming up. Oh man, y'all gonna love these interviews. There's some people coming back that y'all like to see. They coming back. We're gonna end this year strong. Listen, we going hard in November. I want to make sure we cover everything in November. Every single month, we're gonna try to make sure we cover what you guys are looking to be covered. Okay. But either way, we'll see you guys on the next video. Make sure you guys tell everybody about the